Namaste. As you sit for a breath or two in the happy pose in Sukhasana, and just notice what is happening right now in your breath, in your mind, in different parts of your body. Right now, let's just be aware of ourselves. Sitting for one or two more breaths. Today being the pranayam class, peacefully let us lie down in Dharalinganam to begin with. Resting your right cheek on the floor. And hmm. And then turn your head to the other side. Just notice. We are just being aware of ourselves. Sensitizing our breath, our inner self. And then peacefully start rolling to your right side. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Your entire body, your entire self, and notice what is happening. Do you find any of the stiffness, old pains, or just that feeling of I want to just stretch my body? Those desires, I want to do this, I want to do that, or I want to just finish this off, and I'm thinking of after the class what I'm going to do. Peacefully roll to the right and the left, and then the right and the left. Keep rolling. One more time. And then come back to the center and roll to your right and sit up in Sukhasana. With a big smile, and looking within as you drop your chin to your chest. And then bringing your namaskara together, forming a namaskar. Pressing the thumb into the sternum bone gently. And let's be aware of now how these ohms, the vibrations, the sound, the effect is. Following these three ohms, we'll carry on into chanting the beautiful mantra that we have been doing past weeks. Anandam brahmano. But before that, soft, gentle inhalation. Oh. 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 Om Anandam Brahmano Vidvan Na bibheti kadasyaneti. Om Anandam Brahmano Vidvan Na bibheti kadasyaneti. Om Anandam Brahmano Vidvan Na bibheti kadasyaneti. Oh. And then gently drop your palms onto your thighs, noticing what this chanting of the mantra do to all the awareness, to all the knowings. It's so beautiful that by just focusing and enjoying, rather than focusing, enjoying this mantra truly, honestly, what does that old thinking, old pains, aches, wanting to do this, wanting to do that, do? Anandam Brahmano, bliss of Brahman, the one who knows, vidvan, the one who is wise, who is knowledgeable. Na bibheti, has no fear. Caneti, anywhere, anytime, any moment. There is no fear. Because where there is fear, there is no Brahman. There is no faith, there is no truth, in Brahman. But where there is faith, where there is Brahman, there is no space for fear. And with this, wrap your fingers around your knee with a tall spine, relaxed shoulders. Gently open your eyes, looking forward, and then raise your eyes, only your pupil, up to the ceiling and down to the ground, up to the ceiling, down to the ground, and the last time, the third time, and down to the ceiling, down to the ground, and then look at your right side without moving your head or any other part of the body, just looking at your right side, your pupil moving to the right and the left and the right and the left, and the third time to the right and the left, and then simply create a circle with your pupil. So starting from looking up to your right, to the ground, to the left, and again coming up and just 3 times, and then look in front. The edge of your palm, both your palms, close your eyes, and the bulge of your eyeballs, just press with your palm as you gently drop your head a little bit, and then press the eyeballs in and relax. Press the eyeballs in the second time and relax. Press the eyeballs in the third time and relax and release. Take your time to gently open your eyes. And once you have done that, then take your tongue out completely. See the length of your tongue. Feel it. And then keeping your mouth open, take your tongue to the ceiling and then to the ground. Again, 3 times. Notice if the head is moving or the neck has become stiff. Relax your shoulders. And once you finish the third time, taking your tongue to the ceiling and then to the ground, and then take your tongue to the right and then the left. Just 3 times. And if you want, close your mouth and then take your tongue out again to do the rotation clockwise. And especially now, notice what is happening to the neck, to the head, to the mind. Vanna, try not to move your head, huh? No moving of the head, only the tongue. And then counterclockwise. And then close your mouth. See how you feel in your eyes and in your mouth. And then similarly, let's relax the neck and the shoulders. So drop your chin to your chest completely. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck, in your neck, going all the way to the back of your heart. And then raise your head. Feel the stretch in your throat, in your chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And inhale, rise. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And third time. And drop your chin to your chest. Then simply come back. In the center. And then turn your head nicely to the right side. Not pulling the shoulders up, but dropping it down. And turn your head nicely to the right and gently to the left, enjoying the opening and the stretch. Releasing the tightness, feeling the bliss of Brahman. Releasing the different kinds of fears as you do this physical movement. Once you complete 3 times on each side, then simply bring your right ear to the right side, saying an okay. And then left ear to the left shoulder, saying an okay. Right ear to the right shoulder. Left ear to the left shoulder. Pull the shoulder down, not the shoulder to the ear to the shoulder. And the third time, right ear to the right shoulder. Left ear to the left shoulder. Once you complete, come back to the center. Shankar, drop your shoulders down, huh? Drop the shoulder down. Drop the shoulder down. Bring the ear to the shoulder. And then come back to the center. Drop the chin to your chest. And let's rotate the head. So dropping the chin to the chest, gently leaning and turning to the right side, the head dropping to the right and slowly backwards and then to the left and then coming back to the center and carry on as if drawing a circle with your head on the ceiling. And the third time. And then the other side. From your left side. Again, 3 times. That's nice. And then come back to the center and recross your legs. Sit for a breath or two in silence or mutter the mantra. Anandam brahmano vidvan. Na bibheti kada caneti. Oh. See what we are doing. Completely different. And what does the mind say? Oh, but I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. The knowings. Oh, this is right. Or this is wrong. The righteousness is also a child of fear of not being wrong, fear of being wrong. So can I release that? Can I release this anxiousness? Can I release all these thoughts of fear, these desires, and just be with this bliss of Brahman, delight of Brahman. Oh, Anandam brahmano vidvan. Na bibheti kada caneti. Oh. And now, as we release any kind of heat, the not so good heat in the body, from the body, any kind of inflammation in the body, that is still there, that is still stuck, like a glue or like a chewing gum. Let's feel the shitalta, the coolness by forming that O with your mouth, and then gently take your tongue out, curling the tongue like a fresh leaf, lengthwise. So once you do that, then inhale like the wind is going inside you, gently, not forcefully or letting that frown come. Oh, what am I doing? Or what is this? Or what is that? Let's just drop all of that and be in the now. So as you inhale and take that breeze, that wind in, and then as you exhale, close your mouth, take your tongue in, close your mouth, dropping your chin to your chest, and exhale from your nose. This is what we complete one cycle of Shitali Pranayam. So, gently raise your head Make that O with your mouth. Curl the tongue like a fresh leaf lengthwise and inhale. And as you exhale, before you exhale, drop your chin to your chest and then exhale. Ujjayi exhalation. Inhale. When your head is up, forming that O with that curling of the tongue. And carry on doing the Shitali pranayam, this cool pranayam. 3 more times. 3 more cycles of this before we stand up. Notice what is happening. Is the mind too focused into what I'm doing now? Is the stomach tight? Are the shoulders tight? Or the legs? Now when I stand up, what I feel in my legs. See especially how you feel in your neck, throat, eyes, tongue. And once you're standing, let's mutter Anandam brahmano vidvan na bibheti kada caneti. Om. Om. Anandam brahmano vidvan na bibheti kada caneti. Oh. Keeping your feet shoulder width apart. Gently with your left fingers, press some point at your right side of your shoulder and find if there is any kind of stiffness, any kind of tightness. Just find that spot, that particular spot. Once you have found, then dig in and then pull the skin forward and then raise your arm and simply rotate it like a windmill, like one-sided windmill, drawing a circle on the side. So 6 times. Feel your arm, shoulders. Once you finish 6 times on the right, then release. Drop your left hand and with your right fingers, again, same thing. Left side shoulder, press, press, press. Find that spot which is tight. Or if sometimes the mind says, oh, there is no tightness, You may feel that small, tiny spot that, okay, now this is the spot that I would like to release or just stretch or open. Press that. Press your fingers, dig in your fingers into that spot. Pull the skin forward and then with your left arm, drawing the circles 6 times. And then once you complete, then with both your arms. Feel that vastness. Feel that space. And of course, dropping that seriousness. And enjoy the opening. It's so big. You feel yourself so big and vast and spacious. Once you finish your 6th time, then bring your feet together, hands together, and jump 4 feet apart, right foot out, left foot in, and then simply spin your arms and go into the Parivrita Trikonasana. Stay for 3 breaths, feeling that anandam, the delight of Brahman. Stay for happy 3 breaths like that, and then come up. Right foot in, left foot out. Spin your arms again and go to the left side. See, one side will be quite a little bit wobbly. You may just fall, you may just drop. All of that also is bliss of Brahman, vidvan, being fearless every time, everywhere. Once you finish the 3rd breath, on the left side, come back, feet together, hands in namaste, and then sit. Sit with your left foot out, right leg in half Baddha Konasana. Raise your arms to the sky, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then take your left hand, hold the left foot from inside, and then take your right arm over your head, holding the back of your shoulder, keeping your chest nice and wide open. And if you can go further, go ahead and hold the outer side of your right foot. Parivrita Janushirshasana. Shankar, hold your shoulder, Hold your shoulder from the back. Like this. Yes. That's nice. Look up. Anandam brahmano vidvan. Stay for one more breath. And then gently come up. Keep your hands up, your arms up, and then switch your legs. Now, right leg in front of you. On the floor, and left leg in Baddha Konasana. And then similarly, first stretch, stretch, stretch. And then slowly as you go down, your right hand holding the inner side of your left foot, of your right foot, and then opening up your heart to the left side. Either hold your right shoulder from the back, or if you can go further, then hold the outer side of your right foot. But keep the chest, the heart open and smiling to the left side. And stay in Parivrita Janushirshasana. Ha. Releasing the, oh, I can do only this much. Whether good or bad, doesn't matter. Nandam brahmano vidvan. Being fearless. Na bibheti. Kada caneti. Oh. Staying for one more breath and then sit up in the happy pose in Sukhasana. Either using the wall or sitting in the center or sitting on the bolster, feel free to do so. And let's repeat. Shitali pranayam. But before that, let's just mutter the mantra a few times. Om Anandam Brahmano Vidvan Na bibheti kada caneti. Oh. See, while chanting this mantra, muttering this mantra, is there seriousness? Is there a frown which automatically comes out of the old habit? Or is there a smile? The body is relaxing, is softening every time. Seeing this truth within, truth in my body, finding that truth in my body, and honestly saying, if I say yes, yes to what? To this light, to this Brahman, it is enough. Delight of Brahman. And then begin with the Shitali Pranayam, where you first form that O with your mouth, curl the tongue lengthwise, protruding out a little bit as you inhale. And while dropping, then close your mouth. Take your tongue in, drop your chin to the chest, and then exhale from your nose. And repeat this cycle in total 6 times. Ujjayi exhalation. See, while exhaling the Ujjayi exhalation, is my teeth clenching? Are my teeth clenching? Or they are relaxed? Or you're too focused or you're too tight? Can I just soften? Releasing that, oh, I have to be perfect. Oh, am I feeling this? I have to feel this coolness. Can I release this have to? And say yes to this light. Why? Because it is enough. Find that truth. Find that truth for myself. Enjoy this truth, which is fearless, anxiety-less. Whenever you complete your sixth cycle, then peacefully go ahead and do any two inversions in parivritta, whether parivritta ekpad adhomukha shvanasan, parivritta ekpad adhomukha vrikshasana, or the shishasana, or sarvangasana, the twisted way. Choose any two. If you're choosing shishasana, the parivritta ekpad shishasana, then do follow it with parivritta ekpad sarvangasana. It's a good combo, and that's a suggestion. So feel free to do so. And whenever you complete these two inversions of your choice in parivritta way, in the twisted way, then come back in sukhasana. Keep muttering the mantra if you like, or experience what you have been doing. What this mantra, what this delight of Brahman, what is this doing? What is this? Just be, being in the bliss of Brahman, delight of Brahman. And yes, doing for 3 breaths, whichever inversions you choose. Doing for 3 breaths each side. That's nice. Whenever you complete your choice of inversions, then come back and sit and mutter the mantra. See if there is again that frown, like the old habit, or the teeth clenches. or not? Keep muttering the mantra. Nandam brahmano vidvan na bibheti kada caneti. Oh. See, every time you come back to the zeroth pose, to Sukhasana, and muttering, what do you find? What is your truth? And then let's do the 6 cycles of Shitali Pranayam. So form that O with your mouth, curl your tongue, and inhale, letting that coolness, inhaling the coolness, and then dropping your chin to your chest, and exhaling, Ujjayi exhalation with from your nose. With a tall spine, wide open heart. Whenever you complete your 6th cycle of Shitali Pranayam, see, there is an automatic smile or not, that feeling of coolness or not. So I had said this very beautifully, that the body never lies. The body is such a sweetheart, it always expresses the truth. So let's be aware of this truth. Because this light I always carry. But it's a choice whether I want to connect to it or be filled with fear or anxiousness, which is naturally it comes. But now I know. I've always known the truth. Gently stand with your feet shoulder width apart, hands on your hips, on your waist, keeping your knees little soft and not very tight and stiff. And just moving from your waist, moving from your hips, forward and back, forward and back. Remember, not your upper body, it's just your hip. So, forward and back. Just 3 times. We are doing forward and back. And then hips to the right, hips to the left, hips to the right, hips to the left, hips to the right. Just 3 times. Hips to the left. And then come back to the center. And then let's rotate clockwise. 3 times. Big circles. Remember moving from your hips. The upper body is just there. And then counterclockwise. And then come back to the center. And now bend your knees a little bit further. Rest your hands, your fingers on your knees. And then take your knees in front of you and then back. So when you go back, it's like you're forming that straight line with your knees. So the knees will straighten when you go back and bend more when it's forward. Back, forward, back again 3 times. And then come back to the center with your knees softly bent. And then out. So the out will, like as if you're expanding the line outwards. So out, in, out, in, out, in. Just 3 times. And then bend a little bit more and circular motion. So from in to out, in to out, in to out. 3 times. And then the other way around. Out to in, out to in, out to in. Once you finish, then simply stand. Let's take a bolster or a pillow you have next to you and then lie down on your back. Lying down on your back with your knees bent, feet in Baddha Konasana and the knees out. They're dropped out. In this way. And the bolster or the pillow that we have, press not the flat side of the bolster, the taller side of the bolster on your legs on that namaste and drop it on your genitals and stay for a breath or two. Stay for a breath or two and then gently like a butterfly closing its wings, bring your legs and squeeze together and squeeze the bolster, squeeze the pillow and then drop it out. Open up your wings and close the wings and squeeze the pillow and open out. This we are just doing 6 times. Just 6 times of these wings opening and closing, opening and closing and squeezing. And see how you feel in your inner thighs. And not just in your inner thighs, your uterus, your bladder, your prostate. See how you feel in all those areas. And once you complete your 6th time, then come back into Sukhasana. Stay for a breath or two, muttering this mantra. And just 3 cycles of Shitali Pranayam. Just 3 cycles of it. And experience the coolness, the bliss of Brahman, the delight of Brahman. See if there is seriousness which comes back again and again like an old habit. See, this is my truth right now. This is what it is right now. See what I choose to be. Let me enjoy the joy of being, of choosing, of saying yes to this light. And then simply lie down on your back. Raise your legs to the sky, keeping your knees straight. And just 3 times point your toes to the sky, and then point your toes to yourself. Move from your ankle. So again, drawing a straight line. As if there's a pencil between your toes and you're drawing that straight line. Just 3 times. And then after drawing the straight line, let's draw a sleeping line, a horizontal line. But let it go the opposite way, not the same way. Not this way, but out, in, but drawing that straight line, straight horizontal line. Move from your ankles, going sideways, only moving from your ankles. And then once you finish 3 times of doing that, then circular action, drawing that circle. So from in to out, in to out. Sometimes the legs also start moving, like how it just happened with me. But keep the legs still and just move from your ankles. 3 times in to out, and then 3 times out to in, drawing those circles. Once you complete, then gently turn around, lie down on your belly, and peacefully go into Parivritta Ekpad Dhanurasana, the back bend. We're just going to do one Parivritta back bend. But see now, after doing these circles and the horizontal line and the straight line. See, when you do now, when the leg goes up, when your left leg goes up and the right hand is holding the ankle, see how beautifully, freely you can go higher, 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 and the leg is more free, more opened. Parivrita ek pad, Dhanurasana, just 3 breaths on each side. Once you complete 3 breaths on each side, turn around, lie down on your back. Again, spread your arms in line with your shoulder. Wrap your left leg over your right. And Parivrita, Parshva Pavan Muktasana. 3 times on each side. Bring your knees to your elbow or to that arm. Just 3 times on each side. Sometimes you just feel so free and open that the movement just flows. Then once you complete, now is the surprise of what we are going to do. Now gently stand. Whenever you complete the 3rd time on the left, of course, then gently stand. As you stand, see, notice how you're standing now. Is it quickly? Or is it, I have to now stand up again? Oh, what am I doing? Or you just feel good and energetic in every part of your body. You feel that Brahman, you feel that bliss, you feel that light. Because this is what I have chosen. I have chosen this light, this delight of Brahman. Being wise, choosing fearless every time. Now, bring your feet together, hands in Namaste, and jump, becoming a star, and come back, not going down, just coming back together. Jump, being a star again, and coming back, and jump the 3rd time, and coming back, and then peacefully go into 2 Surya Namaskars. The mind will go, oh my God, now what is this? How come suddenly now we are doing Surya Namaskar towards the end of the class? But can I just feel that Anandam Brahmano? Only 2 Namaskars of your choice, whether softened or parivrita or traditional. Just go with the flow. Anandam Brahmano vidvan, na bibheti, kada caneti. Oh, actually experiencing what this mantra is. What are the saints saying? Experiencing, applying every time, anywhere, everywhere. Oh, Anandam Brahmano vidvan, na bibheti kada caneti. Oh. Whenever you complete your second namaskara, then simply lie down in Shant Sarovar Asana. Feel that peaceful, bright lake. Nandam brahmano vidvan bibheti kada caneti. Stay for happy 3 more breaths. Again, does the mind go into, oh, only 3 more breaths? See what the mind keeps doing. Anandam brahmano vidvan bibheti kada caneti. Muttering the mantra, just being silent. Yes, whenever you complete your third breath, simply roll to your right and sit up in Sukhasana. Again, either you sitting on the bolster or using the wall support. For doing this variation of Shitali Pranayam, which of course we have done in the past, as Sheetkari. What does Sheetkari mean? That which causes coolness. So the mind will go, okay, I know this, but can I just drop that knowing and just go with the flow by creating that space, separating that those lips, teeth together but not clenching, and breathe from between your lips, the breath, the wind, the breeze passing through your teeth, forming that hissing sound. And then as you exhale, close your lips, close your mouth, drop your chin to your chest and exhale. And in this process, keep your tongue relaxed. So this completes one cycle. So total we'll be doing 6 times, 6 cycles. So raise your head, between your lips, teeth together, creating that hissing sound. And then exhale, close your mouth and repeat. Exhaling from your nose. These 2 pranayams that we have done today, the Shitali and Sheetkari, which is also called a variation of Shitali pranayam, not just soothes your eyes and ears, but also activates the liver and spleen, improves digestion, and relieves the thirst. especially in this weather, when you feel thirsty so much and there's no, your water is over and you don't know what to do. If you just do these few cycles and notice and experience it for yourself, seat kari, pranayam. Whenever you completed the sixth cycle, simply lie down and drop into Shavasana. Ha. See whether you want to be completely silent and still. See whether you want to be fearless and bright, being like that delightful father, the sun in the sky, and the vastness like grandfather's space, and beautiful nurturing like Mother Earth, soft, beautiful, nurturing, soft, peaceful, sweet, like the light, like the kind light of the moon. All these flow fearlessly through my body, through my flesh, and beyond. When I find that I am vidvan, I am knowledgeable through the identity with nandam brahmano, the bliss of the one. Stay for one more long inhalation, exhalation. Then peacefully roll to your right in Garbhatriptasana for a breath or two, and then roll to the right, to the left for another breath or two, and then roll to your right and sit up for the last time in Sukhasana, in the happy pose, in the zeroth asana, muttering this mantra the last time. But is it the last time? Oh, Anandam brahmano vidvan na bibheti kada caneti. Oh. With that, either form a namaskara to your heart, or dropping, or keeping your palms on your heart, and soft gentle oms. Oh. 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 Drop your hands in front of you on Mother Earth. Bowing down, feeling the bliss of the One. Sit up whenever you're ready with your eyes closed for a few breaths. With your eyes open, seeing this truth, feeling this truth, being. And then gently rise and walk with Anandam Brahmano. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.